Okay, so hi everyone. Last week in my birthday haul videos, I mentioned that I would like to do a Alice in Wonderland Book of Shadows inspired tutorial. And so this was the Alice in Wonderland that I grew up with. This was the original Disney version, which was released in 1951. So this is obviously a video cassette. Now, you can't get video cassettes anymore, but you can buy this on DVD. It's a really, really good movie. Like, I know a lot of people may have only seen the Tim Burton version, but I would definitely recommend going to the original Disney version. And this was the Book of Shadows that Urban Decay released, with the release of the newest version, which was released like in January. It was a palette of 16 colours with 2 eyeliners and a primer potion. Primer potion is amazing. I would definitely recommend going out and buying at least one of the Urban Decay ones. Like, I know they've released a couple thin and foam recently, but I have the original colour, which I'll show you later when I use it in my tutorial. And also, like, with the wee flat, you had Alice and her drink me potion, the mushrooms, and the blue caterpillar. So yeah, this was a really good find. You can't buy it anymore because it is sold out. Unless you go on eBay and you have £70 to spend on it. But no, I would just recommend, like, none of the colours that are in this you can buy, as far as I know, all the colours from this separately, like in the wee boxes that Urban Decay gave. They're all colours which they already did. There were no new ones. The only thing was that we're given new names. So like Wonderland, which was the purple in this set, was originally called Flash. So yeah, you can buy the colours. So any of the colours in this you can get and you can then use yourself. I'm going to use a mix from this palette and also from the original Book of Shadows, which I've had now for about 2 years. And it also came with primer potion, but it came with, I've taken the sticky backs off, it came with 2 brushes instead of eyeliners, and it also was 16 colours. These were given new names. There were a few new ones on. My favourites in this are Perversion and Midnight Cowboy. Yeah, I use those two quite a lot. But I've had it for about 2 years and I haven't used all of it. So I'm going to use Shakedown and Goddess from this as well. Now, Alice's makeup in both movies is very plain. It's more nude, like this eye, which I haven't done yet. But this eye is what I'm going to show you how to do. I've already done my foundation. For my foundation, I used Collection 2000. Collection 2000 Sheer Moist Foundation in #1 Sheer Porcelain. It's a lot lighter than what I use. I actually got it for Halloween to do like a vampire look. Yeah, so I put this on first, put it down as a base coat, put it on really, really lightly, eyes, lips, everywhere. And I did that after I had done my concealer. For my concealer, I used Too True 2-in-1 concealer. This is from Superdrug, and it's like £1 something for for a 7ml bottle. This was in shade #1. Yeah, #1. On top of my Collection 2000, I used a tiny, tiny bit. Now, when I say tiny, I mean like 2 pumps, and then all over, just like especially around the nose and under my eyes, just to get rid of bags and stuff. Was Dream Satin Liquid from Maybelline. This is my everyday. This color is Cameo, #20. So that would be the foundation I would use every day. But I don't do makeup every day. On top of that, to get that really soft skin feel, I used 2 Collection 2000 pressed powders. #1 in Ivory, which when I have my brush, I would stipple on like that. Pat it on, and I'll show you using a brush for my thing, my makeup roll. This is the angled blush brush, but it will do like this, and it gives a really, really good makes your skin really soft when you do it like that. And then I used second one, that was Ivory, by the way, Ivory from Collection 2000, which is very, very pale. Again, I got that at Halloween. I use this one for a lot of my darker makeup to tone it down when I buy ones that are too dark for my skin by mistake. And then I use #3 Translucent, which is no colour, and just wipe that over your face. Then for my blush, I used Boujoir Paris in Rose. Apply two apples to your cheeks and sweep up using a powder brush. That's all I did. I probably, like, you can't tell, but I have got quite pink cheeks in this. And then oh yeah, right. I'll do my eyes. What I did, I have outlined this eye already. I used Binge. This is the 24/7 Glide On eyeliner from Urban Decay. I got this in a pack of, I think, 7. You've got 7 different colours. They're all mini sizes. They're about this size when you get them. Eyeliners tend to last me a while. Like, I have a black one from Rimmel, and it's like that size, and I've had it for a couple of years. Then I get Urban Decay primer eyeshadow person. No, this is called the original. This is the original colour. This doesn't focus very well, but yeah, original. Get this and apply it just over your eye. Now, with the makeup on this, I'm going right up in here. So I keep picking the wrong eye because I'm doing this on webcam, so I can see myself doing it. Yeah, apply all over your eye, right up to the eyebrow. Yeah. Then I got, now this is just, as far as I know, this brand does not produce anymore, and I'll have to check that out for you. It's Color Addict from Vita Liberata, and this is Glisten. It's a really nice white sparkly one. Yep, like that. As far as I know, they don't do this anymore because they were an offer when I got my last one. I'm sorry, my voice is beginning to go. Yeah, so you can buy those, and this is the Binge as well beside it. Yeah, it's a blue. It's a really nice dark blue, almost navy. Now in my makeup roll kit, this is a large shadow brush. So all I did was get a reasonable amount, like your brush, reasonable amount of the white, and just tap it on your eyelid. And tap off any excess then, and just go all over, and then work up. This is really hard to do. This is the first time I've done this. Use my webcam to do this. Yeah, go right up. Ow! Put myself in the eye. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, so right up. I'm going to use a mirror to do this because otherwise I'm going to put myself in the eye so many times. Right up into where like your eyebrow is. You might need to get a little tiny bit more. Like, I've not got enough. So like right up into your eyebrow line. There we go. I can do it now once it is off positioned. Yeah. To give it that really open eye effect, you're recommended to use white eyeliner. I don't like. I've used it, never come up with a great result. I just got a little tiny bit of this on the end of my brush and went into my eyebrow crease. There we go. That's the white base done. I'm just going to turn my light so you can see. See, it's really nice and glittery, which is probably something Alice wouldn't pick. Oh my god, I've like 1 minute left to do the video, so I'm going to probably stop and continue. It's taken me a bit longer to do than I reckoned. Yeah, so I'll stop here on the white because there's no point me doing until our next video. So I will put off the video in about 2 seconds, and that will be the next part of the tutorial, showing you how to finish off your eye and get this result on this eye. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds.